the KLR650. It is nearly 500 pounds geared out, and I need to change that back tire alone. So somehow I have to get this up, and I do not own a jack. What I do have is a milk crate. I have taped a piece of MDF on this so that when the center weight doesn't sit on this mesh material that's on the top, so it's distributed across the two sides. And I've tied a rope to it, kind of rabbit trap style. Now, when this thing sits, because I am changing the back tire, I want this suspension here, hopefully the camera picks that up, I want the that thing to sit right here. So I'm gonna put it about there. And that'll give the back tire a little bit of extra lift. But also, when this thing rocks out, it needs to not land on the crate, because it will keep me from being able to do what I need to do on the other side. So I'm going to slide it out rather than having it butted up against. I know that from experience because I've done this a couple times before. So I've got this rope. I'm going to take it and get it right where my left foot is able to grab it. Now, the bike has a balance point right here. That balance point is not quite adequate for getting the wood underneath. So I've got to go beyond the optimal balance here. Right, like so. And because I'm doing that, the kickstand is not providing me the security. If I let off of it, it wants to just go. So I'm going to step on it to hold it. And I have tried doing this where I lean it towards the back tire, and I can struggle all I wish and never get it that way. It actually helps to go and get on the front tire, which feels really insecure, but that's just the way it is. So I'm standing on this and leaning with all my weight, and I end up getting this thing up at an angle that feels very awkward. But once I do it, you see me pulling with my left foot there, getting that board or that box and that board underneath, right, like that should be good. And I rock it back. You hear a little bit of creaking. I am putting this on a plastic milk crate, but as you can see here, it will support it. So there we go. I am ready to change that tire. Oh yeah, you can see that the tire spins. No problem. If I were going to change out the front tire, I would not want to rest the suspension on there. I would slide this box up a little bit further forward, and my back tire would either be on the ground or close to it. I don't know. I've never had to change a front tire before. So I hope that that at least gives you some encouragement about what you can do on your own. But I will warn you that it is not easy, and it is not safe. So do be careful, please. I'd feel really bad hearing that someone got badly injured trying to do what I've done several times and wanted to share with the community. Okay, so I've got this spot on my kickstand. I'm going to try to put the board into, right, like so. I just want to come out just a little. That's too much. Right, like that. Okay, I'm going to step on it like that to hopefully keep it from sliding. And I'm going to lean it on the kickstand like that. I'm on the front tire and the kickstand, and then making sure I'm not stepping on the rope. Kick the milk crate out of the way and bring her back down. Right, like that. And you get that out of the way, you're good to go. That's how a single person can manhandle a nearly 500-pound motorcycle.